Welcome to our channel, where we explore the timeless wisdom of the Bible. In the vast and intricate tapestry of the Old Testament, there are threads of wonder and awe, stories of divine intervention and guidance. Today, we're focusing on the powerful presence of angels. The very word evokes a sense of mystery, of beings beyond our comprehension, yet deeply interwoven with the fabric of our faith. Their message is always clear: God is present, He is watching, and He has not forgotten His children. Our journey begins in the book of Genesis, a book of beginnings and covenants. Here we meet Hagar, cast out and desperate in the wilderness. Pregnant with Abraham's child, she faces an uncertain future. The scorching sun and endless sand remind her of her solitude, but God sees her and sends a messenger.
The angel of the Lord found Hagar near a spring in the desert.
These words speak volumes about God's love and compassion. He seeks out the lost and forgotten. Hagar's encounter is a testament to God's presence. He sees our suffering and provides even in unlikely places. We move now to the city of Sodom, consumed by wickedness and depravity. Its inhabitants have turned away from God, their hearts hardened against His laws. Two angels arrive at the gateway of Sodom. They are met by Lot, a righteous man struggling to maintain his faith. The presence of the angels is a stark contrast to the darkness that pervades Sodom. This account in Genesis serves as a powerful reminder of God's justice and mercy. Jacob, the grandson of Abraham, finds himself on a journey, fleeing from his brother's anger. As night falls, he seeks rest, using a stone for a pillow beneath the vast desert sky. Jacob sees a ladder reaching up from the earth, piercing the heavens. Angels ascend and descend, connecting the earthly realm with the divine. This vision is a testament to the constant presence of the divine. Jacob, having wrestled with God and man, receives a new name, Israel. Now he journeys back to the land of his fathers, fraught with uncertainty. The Bible tells us that the angels of God met him, a multitude, a heavenly host appearing before Israel. Their presence is a testament to the unwavering love and protection bestowed upon those who walk in faith. Jacob's encounter serves as a beacon of hope, a reminder that divine help is always at hand. The Israelites enslaved in Egypt cry out for deliverance, and God hears their cries. He promises to lead them to a land flowing with milk and honey. But the journey is perilous. God sends an angel to guard them. This angel is a protector, a warrior. Their exodus is marked by this angelic guardian. The book of Numbers tells of a time when the Israelites, newly freed from slavery in Egypt, found themselves lost and desperate in the wilderness. They had traded the whips of their oppressors for the pangs of hunger and thirst. But even in the depths of their suffering, the Israelites never surrendered their faith, and as always, the Lord in His infinite mercy heard their pleas. From the heavens, a divine messenger was dispatched, an angel of the Lord sent to guide and protect them. The angel's presence was a testament to God's unwavering love for His people, a symbol of hope in the face of despair. In the book of Judges, we encounter Gideon, chosen by God to deliver the Israelites from the Midianites. Gideon was a reluctant hero filled with doubt and uncertainty. He questioned his worthiness and ability to fulfill the task. He was just a simple farmer, not a warrior. But God saw a hidden strength in Gideon. The angel of the Lord appeared to reassure and embolden him. The angel's words were a call to action, a reminder of the covenant.
"The Lord is with you, mighty warrior," the angel proclaimed.
It was a message to ignite a fire in Gideon's soul, to lead his people to victory and break the chains of oppression. Gideon's story reminds us that God often chooses unlikely heroes. It is a testament to the transformative power of faith and courage. The Old Testament, for all its tales of triumph and covenant, doesn't shy away from the consequences of human fallibility. In the second book of Samuel, we witness the consequences of King David's actions. David, consumed by pride, ordered a census, defying the will of God. His transgression did not go unnoticed. A plague swept across the land. The angel of the Lord was unleashed, his hand raised to strike down Jerusalem. David, overcome with remorse, pleaded for forgiveness. The Lord, in His infinite compassion, relented and spared Jerusalem. The Old Testament tells of King David, a man after God's own heart, yet capable of profound error. In his arrogance, David ordered a census of Israel, angering God. As punishment, a plague swept the land, leaving countless dead. David pleaded for God's mercy, recognizing his sin. God, in His compassion, heard David's prayer. He sent an angel to stop the plague, sparing Jerusalem. This story reminds us of the power of repentance and God's forgiveness. The prophet Elijah, a solitary figure, found himself at a crossroads. He had challenged the prophets of Baal, emerging victorious. Jezebel threatened Elijah's life, forcing him to flee. Exhausted, Elijah cried out to God.
Lord, I have had enough. Take my life.
An angel appeared, offering food and comfort. The angel's touch roused Elijah, reminding him he was not alone. King Ahaziah, after a grave accident, sought guidance from a false god. His actions angered the God of Israel, who sent the prophet Elijah to confront the king. Twice Ahaziah sent soldiers to apprehend Elijah, and twice they were consumed by fire from heaven. A third captain approached, trembling, and pleaded for mercy. Elijah, guided by God, peacefully accompanied the captain back to the king. The Old Testament is a tapestry woven with tales of faith and divine intervention. Few stories capture the power of God's messengers like 2 Kings. Hezekiah faced the mighty Assyrian army led by Sennacherib. The fate of Jerusalem hung in the balance. Sennacherib sent messengers to demoralize the inhabitants, but Hezekiah prayed fervently for deliverance. The angel of the Lord descended upon the Assyrian camp. By morning, 185,000 Assyrian soldiers lay dead. The story of David, the shepherd king of Israel, is one of great triumph and tragic flaws. Consumed by pride, David ordered a census, transgressing God's command. This incurred the Lord's displeasure, and a devastating plague swept the land. David saw the angel of the Lord, sword drawn, poised to strike Jerusalem. Filled with dread, David and the elders prostrated themselves, pleading for mercy. Throughout the Old Testament, angels as protectors and guides offer comfort to those who fear the Lord. Psalm 34 declares, "The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them." This imagery evokes security and peace, reminding us we are not alone. The angel of the Lord stands watch, shielding and guiding those who trust in God. Psalm 91 proclaims, "God will command his angels to guard you in all your ways." This promise extends to every aspect of our lives, offering divine assurance. The psalmist reminds us of the comforting presence of angels, those celestial beings tasked with our protection, a divine decree to guard us in all our ways. This promise of protection is for all who fear him. It's a testament to God's love and constant watch. The prophet Isaiah, in his writings, paints a vivid picture of the divine court, a realm inhabited by magnificent beings known as seraphim. He describes their awe-inspiring appearance, 6 winged beings of immense power and grace. 2 of their wings, Isaiah tells us, are used to cover their faces, a gesture of humility in the presence of the Almighty. 2 more wings cover their feet, symbolizing the reverence and awe they hold for the divine. And with the remaining 2 wings, they soar, their flight a testament to their boundless energy and their role as messengers between heaven and earth. The image Isaiah evokes is one of immense power tempered with profound reverence. It's a glimpse into a realm beyond our own, where beings of unimaginable splendor carry out the divine will. In the book of Isaiah, we witness a powerful display of angelic intervention. The Assyrian army, vast and formidable, threatens to engulf Jerusalem. The fate of the city and its people hangs in the balance. But the Lord, in his infinite mercy, dispatches his angel to deliver his people. Under the cover of night, the angel moves unseen through the Assyrian camp, a silent and deadly force. By morning, the once mighty army is no more. 185,000 soldiers lay dead, a testament to the awesome power of the Lord's angel and the swiftness of divine judgment. This event serves as a powerful reminder that God's power is absolute and his protection unwavering. Even in the face of overwhelming odds, we are never beyond the reach of his saving grace. The Book of Ezekiel, a whirlwind of visions and mysterious imagery. The prophet, a man thrust into the midst of divine spectacle, describes beings unlike anything found on earth. He speaks of 4 living creatures, their forms vaguely human yet so much more. Each one adorned with 4 faces, gazing in every direction, and 4 powerful wings carrying them through the heavens. Could these be angels, messengers of God, taking on a form both wondrous and unsettling? Or are they something beyond our earthly comprehension, beings existing on a plane where the familiar meets the divine? Ezekiel's words, painted across time, leave us to ponder the vastness of the spiritual realm, a place where even the most extraordinary beings are but servants to a power far greater than themselves. Ezekiel's vision draws us into the divine. A throne of dazzling lapis lazuli shimmers above the cherubim. God's voice echoes through the heavenly court. It speaks to a man clothed in linen, radiating purity. Fill your hands with burning coals and scatter them over the city. Are they symbols of purification or fiery justice? The book of Daniel introduces us to a world of empires in captivity. Nebuchadnezzar, the mighty king of Babylon, demands absolute obedience. But three young men remain steadfast in their faith. Their defiance earns them the king's wrath. Condemned to a fiery furnace, they face a seemingly inescapable fate. Yet their faith doesn't waver. And then, a miracle. An angel descends into the furnace, shielding them from the flames. Nebuchadnezzar, witnessing this, offers praise to their God. The book of Daniel tells a harrowing story of faith tested.
I remained true to my God even in exile, but I found myself facing a terrifying fate.
Falsely accused and sentenced to the lion's den, his very life hung in the balance. For there, amidst the lions, sat Daniel, unharmed. The angel of the Lord had sealed the lions' mouths. Throughout the Old Testament, angels often appear as messengers bearing divine pronouncements and unveiling hidden truths. In the book of Daniel, the angel Gabriel takes on this role, appearing to Daniel in visions to shed light on the future. Daniel, a man of deep faith and wisdom, was chosen to receive these profound revelations. Imagine his astonishment as the angel Gabriel, a being of pure light and otherworldly grace, materialized before him. Gabriel's words were not easily understood, filled with symbolic imagery and cryptic pronouncements. Yet, they held the key to understanding God's plan for the future. With each vision, Daniel delved deeper into the mysteries of time and destiny, guided by the angel's divine wisdom. Daniel, deeply troubled by the prophecies he had received, turned to God in fervent prayer. He sought understanding, clarity, and a glimpse of hope amidst the turmoil foretold in the visions. His heart heavy with the weight of his people's fate, he poured out his soul to the heavens, and just as a weary traveler finds solace in a cool spring, Daniel's prayers were met with a divine response. Once again, the angel Gabriel descended from the heavens, his arrival as swift and unexpected as a shooting star. Gabriel's presence brought with it an aura of peace and reassurance. He came not only as a messenger this time, but as a source of comfort, a testament to the unwavering love and concern of the Almighty. In the book of Daniel, the prophet finds himself receiving another profound vision, a glimpse into the realm of the divine. Daniel describes the scene. A man, bathed in an otherworldly light, stands before him. This man, clothed in linen and girded with gold, his body like topaz, his face like lightning, is no ordinary being. His very presence radiates power and majesty. This is no mere mortal, but a messenger from the heavens, bearing a message of great importance. As Daniel's visions continue, he receives a prophecy about a time of unprecedented turmoil, a time of distress unlike any other. But amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope emerges. Daniel speaks of a protector, a champion who will rise to defend his people. This is Michael the Great Prince, a powerful archangel designated as the guardian of God's faithful. When this time of tribulation arrives, Michael will stand as a bulwark against the forces of evil, ensuring the deliverance of those whose names are written in the book of life. In the book of Zechariah, we witness a fascinating scene unfold. The prophet sees a vision of Joshua the high priest, standing before the angel of the Lord. But standing opposite Joshua, at his right hand, is a figure both intriguing and unsettling: Satan, the accuser. This vision offers a glimpse into the spiritual realm, a reminder of the constant battle between good and evil that rages around us. The presence of the angel, however, provides reassurance. Even in the face of accusation and adversity, God's protective hand remains steadfast, ensuring the ultimate triumph of righteousness. In the book of Zechariah, the prophet is given visions of the spiritual realm and God's plan. One vision shows a courtroom awe-inspiring and familiar. Joshua the high priest stands before the angel of the Lord, symbolizing God's people. At his side is Satan, the accuser, ready to condemn. This scene reflects the struggle between good and evil within the human heart. Yet there is hope, even in the face of accusation. The angel of the Lord signifies that God has not abandoned his people. The prophet Zechariah, overcome by the weight of his visions, finds himself drifting into slumber. But just as the images begin to fade, he is roused by a familiar presence. The angel guiding him returns, his voice a beacon cutting through the darkness. Zechariah is called back to attention, the message too important to miss. This sudden awakening reminds us that the divine often communicates in unexpected ways. The book of Zechariah is full of vivid imagery, dreams, and visions granted to the prophet by God. In one vision, Zechariah sees a strange and wondrous scene. Two women appear with wings like storks. Between them, a basket is held aloft. It is lifted into the heavens, carried away on the wind. This vision speaks to the power of the divine and the mysterious ways of God. Zechariah was a prophet who saw beyond the ordinary, glimpsing God's heavenly court. He saw 4 spirits from the Lord's presence. These spirits, depicted as horses, pull chariots of divine purpose. They embody God's will, carrying out commands across the cosmos. Representing God's love and justice, they remind us we are never alone. And so we come to the end of our journey through the Old Testament. From Eden to Babylon, angels have walked among us. They served as messengers, protectors, and guides, bringing comfort and courage. Their impact on history is undeniable. Thank you for joining us. Like, share, and subscribe for more. Be blessed.